Hey guys, Heather Boyd Wire here. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please click the link below and push on those notifications to get notified when I make new wire art and jewelry videos. This week we're going to do some Halloween earrings. So I have this super cute design for this spider and web earrings. And they're really easy to make. So to make the spider web earrings, you're going to need some, I use 8mm wire, which is about 22 gauge. I'm using aluminum wire, but you can also use the copper wire. We need hooks. I'll need one 6mm bead for the body, and then a couple of the 4mm beads, flat pliers, round pliers, and cutters. And then what I've done to make it much easier is I made a little template. Actually, I recycled an old template that I had, and I've just have 2 nails that are sticking up about, half an inch, 3/8 of an inch, and they're 1 inch apart. So this is to make sort of a medium to small size spider and web. And then I have my wire. So I think I cut it about 15-20 inches. I always cut too much wire just to be sure. And for the spider, what we want to do is we want to actually bend it around. And what I like to do is just kind of straighten it as I go, bend it beyond the nail and then back, and then do like that. And then we're going to go around 4 times because you need 4 legs on each side. So we'll just go around like that. That's 3, and then 4. Okay, and when you go beyond it and back, it also helps it to be a little bit loose, so it's much easier to grab off of there. So that's it for our template. And then we're going to squeeze it all together, and we're actually going to wind this around, hold it in the middle. You want to kind of eyeball the middle, wind it around and up, kind of like that. Okay, so we've got the legs on each side, and then we'll adjust those after. We want to get our round pliers, and we're just going to, I'll show you the profile. We just want to bend it a bit, kind of like that. So it gives a little bit of space for the bead, and then up a bit. So the bead will sit in there. And then we're going to put our 2 beads. So we're going to put the 6 and the 4mm, like that. So that's the body and the head, like that. And then we'll just hold them, bend this right back. And it looks a little quirky, but you'll see once the legs are bent, it's going to look good. And then we're going to just wind this around that main wire there. And we'll clip it off with our cutters. And then we want to bend that at a bit of a right angle. Not right angle, 45 degrees, I guess, to brush up on my math a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to do the circle, and then hold it with our flat pliers, wind it around, and then we'll just clip off the edge. Okay, and you can pinch that into place like that. So now you have the beads and the little loop for the earring hook. And what you want to do now is actually grab each of these legs. You're going to separate them a bit like that. And you can squish them together a bit if you like. And you want to bend them so they're kind of more like flat like that. And then you're going to bend them up like that. And you just pull them apart so you can see which one should go in which place. And you can do the same on the other side. We'll just start by kind of spreading them out a little bit to see approximately where they should go. You know, and it's kind of actually cute like that, but we want to make it look more spidery. So at that point, we're just going to bend them so they're more like side view. And we'll put 2 going down like that. And you can just gauge by how they look which direction you should turn them. So there's the one side. So there you have your basic spider, and then at that point you can just adjust it like that. And then we'll put our little hook on top. And then we'll make the web. So for the web, I have a longer piece of wire. I cut it about 2 feet long. It's probably actually too long, but better too long than too short. And what we want to do now is actually go around this 3 times, because we have sort of 6 points to the spider web. So we'll go like that and like that. Okay, and then we'll pull it off. And same thing, you can kind of squish these in a little bit. And this will be the end that sticks up like that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So actually I went a little bit too much. So we want to just make sure that we have 3 ends down here, and 1, 2, and then this is going to be at the 3rd end up there. So we're just going to wind it around. Center it as much as you can. Okay, so we've done a complete turn like that. And now what you want to do is kind of space them out to make sort of a star shape actually. So it's going to look really wonky at first, but we'll fix that up. Don't worry about that. Okay, and then same like the spider, you want to actually turn these so they look skinnier. You just see them sort of on the side like that. So we're going to go around, and depending on, you know, what feels right as you go around, which direction you think you should turn it, we'll go like that. And this one too. See, it looks really wonky right now, but we're going to fix it. Don't worry about that. Okay, and like that. So we'll just cut the end. Yeah, you see I have about probably a good 6-8 inches too much, but I can reuse that for another project. And we'll put the bead on top. The bead's not really necessary, but it just gives it a little more cohesive look with the other one. But you can omit the bead if you want. You can even make the spider webs a little bigger and get a little plastic spider from the dollar store and attach it to, or if you have a spider bead, or make a little mini wire spider out of another color and stick it on top, would be super cute. If you guys make some of these, I'd love to see photos of them. You can put some photos on Instagram and hashtag or @me at Heather Boyd Wire. I would love to see if you guys make some Halloween earrings. That would be awesome. And you can even email them me at info@heatherboydwire.com. So here's the spider web, super cute. And with the spider, they are adorable. So thanks so much for watching the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you like it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel to see lots more DIY wire art and jewelry videos. If you have any requests for videos, put them in the comments below. And if you make any of my projects, I would love to see photos if you could share them on Instagram and @me at Heather Boyd Wire, or on any other social media platform for that matter.